Here we go to the conference. Hello. Ooh, conference. Hey guys, so I am here today at the conference. And I'm going to add the links and the Twitter stuff down below. Follow me. I'm going to be tweeting live from the conference, and the IFGH is going to be as well. And so far they had the opening discussion with Jeffrey Shannon, and already, woo, there's going to be a lot of interesting questions and interesting conversations going on. I have learned like 3 new terms already today, because obviously the topic of the conference is sexual literacy in different worlds, cultural worlds. So it's all new stuff for me. But a few friendly faces here, and hopefully you'll get to see them throughout the conference. Boom. No, we're on.
The house
Okay.
start from 1.
Hi guys. So I don't know if you remember Justine. She's presenting her master's work, and she's going to be chairing a conference session. So excited. I feel like part of royalty. I'm gonna get to see you speaking about your master's.
Okay, that's
Tell them what you want to say about it.
Okay, it's understanding the social inclusion or exclusion of intersex people living in South Africa. And it's going to be very interesting looking at intersex, which is an identity that's often missed in LGBTI activism. It's at the tail end of the acronym and at the tail end of it.
Oh wow, that's a quote. I'm
Yes,
gonna put that up.
quote that.
Hello, hi. We are off to the presentation hall.
Yes, to get ready for Justine's session.
Yeah.
And she's going to be presenting.
Conceptualization and acceptance is the name
Oh,
of
is
the
it?
session.
That's a
Oh,
good name.
that's
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
Okay. So I missed the morning today, so I've just come in from work, and Bianca's taking the camera. And you see now, but this doesn't work because now you're cutting my head off. She's just trying to avoid being in the video. So yeah, so I've just come from work, so I missed the whole morning, so I'm going to have to get into it really quickly.
But you will get into it.
But Justine says it's been very good. And with us there's a few other people. We've got Sherry, there's Bianca in the background. Hey, say
Find
hi.
me on Twitter.
Yeah, well,
Which I never use.
but she's there. And John, say hi John.
G'day, sailor.
Yeah, John's Australian, living in South Africa, working with Gala, gay and lesbian memory in action. There we go. Look them up. They do some good work.
So,
I'm
are
an
there
African
any
activist.
reflections from today at the conference?
Why are you speaking?
Oh, well, I was pretty unimpressed with the sandwich selection. I think it was really unfair for them to set us up with a delicious ploughman sandwich on day 1 and then leave me with egg salad on day 2. Deeply distressing. I would also like to take this moment to officially thank Sheree and Bianca for their unwavering smiles of support during my presentation. And well done on great dental care, obviously.
Does anyone want to discuss this last plenary conversation?
Woo! I thought there was a lovely point made about sexuality as a mosaic in which we need to incorporate health and education and politics and legal forums of discussion, and rather than isolate them in their silos as we always tend to do.
Thank you, Bianca.
Yes.
I echo that sentiment.
That was the only good comment
It was.
for the session.
It was actually the only one that I could understand. All the other stuff, incomprehensible.
Especially the woman who's just about
Wait,
crying.
guys, what about the point that HIV started the sexual and reproductive health rights, or the sex rights movement?
Or the what was it?
Like,
No, I think it was more to imagine the
or
move
made
from that.
homosexuality progressive, like it
Yeah.
brought homosexuality
Well, no, I think it
to
was
the
more for
spotlight.
me about that shift from, I guess, the radical politics emerging, post 68, and then moving towards. What are you doing, Sheree?
She's like admiring herself. It's not about you.
Well, no, too close.
We still have the audio.
It's so sunny. It's so nice. We've just come out of our session where well, it was a very intense conversation we were having with Justine and Bianca. They're here as well. Well, you can't see Bianca, she's on the other side of the table. But Hey. But basically, we had this amazing presentation by Elizabeth. What was her surname? Smith. Elizabeth Smith
From Australia.
From Australia, yeah. And they did this study with kind of trans and like, what can I say, other or alternative gender identity people. Yeah. And
like just looking beyond the gender binary of male and female.
Yeah.
And kind of seeing that male and female is not the only identities that exist, and they have such progressive language that impressed us.
That was amazing.
Like people are identifying as gender neutral,
gender fluid. That I liked that one.
I like gender fluid because androgynous still restricts you. Because if you say you're androgynous, then you're like in the middle. If you say gender fluid, today I can be femme, tomorrow I can be masculine.
Exactly.
That is so progressive. It's fantastic.
And like for me, it was the use of the pronouns.
Exactly.
So like, if you think of, you know, when you're speaking English, you've got gendered pronouns. You're either he or she. But what if you're not identifying as a he or a she at any point in time? So they're kind of bypassing it by using they in the singular.
Okay, and also interesting finding that she said, yes.
Yeah.
We want to create a new word. We don't want they. We don't want the person to be
it's not good enough.
They. It's not good enough. We will create a new word. But also, what I found was interesting was the response she said when someone was transitioning from male to female, right?
Yeah.
And then the trans community rejected them when they decided to go off the hormones. So they said, no, okay, I don't want to actually transition to be female anymore. I actually want to be gender neutral. Like, can I just do that? Which is so fantastic. But the trans community were like, sell out.
Yeah, exactly. And that feeling of like selling out somehow when you decide that you don't want to be one particular gender identity or sexual identity it's weird. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy some sunshine and then we'll catch up with you on the next session.
Ciao.
So that's the end of the conference. You're not in it.
Sad face.
Are you sad face? Look at the sad face. Oh. I'm so sad. It's over.